Some in Mexico say that General Fermín Hernández has one of the toughest jobs in the world. He's the first military official in charge of Mexico's Center for Crime Fighting, known as CENAPI. In that role, Hernández sets goals for national strategy and intelligence gathering to fight narco-trafficking, a scourge that has given Mexico a notorious reputation. During his tenure, he has seen everything from mass graves to pounds of cocaine and heroin heading to the border. But he is always amused by the depths the drug gangs go to smuggle their product.
Su imaginación no tiene límites.
The imagination of the narco has no limits. They hide drugs in the most unimaginable places. We discovered drugs inside religious statues, also in fruit cans.
Last year, the government reported that between 2007 and 2014, more than 164,000 people were victims of homicide. But the violence associated with the drug war has decreased. According to Mexico's statistics agency known as the INEGI, homicides decreased by nearly 15% between 2013 and 2014. General Hernández believes the drop in homicides is due to a new offensive by the government to apprehend the drug gangs, which has resulted in the successful recapture of the country's biggest narco boss, Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán.
El Estado mexicano como tal.
In Mexico, we have had many drug policy successes. The President and intelligence services are now fighting drug trafficking on their own turfs, where they are producing the narcotics.
But one analyst says the decrease in violence is mostly due to U.S. involvement to combat the problem. The U.S. government has provided nearly $1.5 billion for training equipment and technical assistance that has improved Mexico's security and judicial system.
The impact is done based on intelligence, and the intelligence is gathered by the U.S. agencies, and they determine where they seize the coke, for instance. So it has nothing to do with local governments. Most of these issues are determined by the U.S. government due to their proper policies.
While the INEGI report points out a decrease in homicides, it also estimates that 93% of all crimes went either unreported or weren't investigated in 2014. That makes it obvious that there is still a lot of work that needs to be done. Martin Markovits, CCTV, Mexico City.